would like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be
Yeah. Double clutch. My bad. Hey, welcome aboard, guys. It is, what is it, Sunday? The 15th of January already, halfway through the month. And it's going by quickly. Wow. Just me tonight. Doe actually jumped in the bathtub for the first time in 14 months. She was able to have a jacuzzi. It's not that she hasn't showered or anything before. Like, don't take that the wrong way. She has showered many times, but tonight is the first time, like say, in 14 months, she was able to jump into the jacuzzi and have a soak. So I'm sure she feels better. She's in the bedroom now, getting all straightened away and fixed and repaired and everything done like that. So you're stuck with me for the next little while. I don't know if she's going to join us or not. She may very well join us. If she does, great. If not, tough. Get over it. First things first. Let's get into some sponsorships here. We've got, of course, Darcy with Ace Fireplaces. You got a fireplace? Gas, electric, wood burning, coal consumption? Doesn't matter. You need some fireplace work done. You need it cleaned. You need it maintained. All that stuff has to be done. Make sure to give Darcy a shout, 780-868-6897. And that's in the greater Edmonton area. So get your fireplace checked, man. It's important. Otherwise, you could burn your house down, and nobody wants that to happen except for me. That's right. I want the house to burn down. Also, a shout out. I don't have their tag in here anymore. I don't know why. To Positive Mike and Cal. Positive Mike for refilling my empties for me this weekend. That's greatly appreciated. You can buy his swag. You can't buy his beer, so jump over to his website. It's there down below, and grab some swag, and maybe he'll send you out a beer or two. You never ever know. And his lovely wife Kel, who saved us having to switch time zones and break out our passports and tourist visas and all that stuff to go to their place. She met us in Sherwood Park. We got her picture for being one of the winners of the Name the RV contest. So we were able to hand deliver that to her and delivered Myra's to her and then sent Tammy's out to her. Tammy, I don't know when you're going to get it. We put it in the post office, but I know Winnipeg doesn't have an airport. And therefore, that would lead me to believe that their postal system out there is probably pretty sketchy too. So keep your eye out for the dog sled team or the horse and buggy or however the hell you guys do it in Winnipeg. And, it's on its way. That's all I can tell you. From there, I just wanted to step in. I'm sure you've all seen the GoFundMe page Tamara started. This all started a year ago. On December 16th, Doe went in for her surgery. That's a picture on the GoFundMe page. December 16th of last year, of 2021, Doe went in for her surgery for her colon rectal cancer and had an ileostomy put in. And she had to have 2 surgeries at that time. And while her and I were sitting here afterwards pulling our hair out, trying to figure out what to do, which way to turn, how to get through this shit, because now she's lost her job. She gets about $1,300 a month through Canada Pension Plan, emergency disability insurance. So she's lost about $3,000 a month in wages. I ended up losing, I lose right now about $400 every week, every 2 weeks. I lose to take her to her appointments and so forth. So financially, it's been just a hell of a burden. And thank you, Tamara, for putting up that GoFundMe page. As of today, I think it was at $6,400 or something, and that saved our ass. It truly has. Between that and friends and family, dropping a few bucks here, a bag of groceries there, what have you, it saved our asses. We got our Blue Cross statement in. Now, from the time Doe got home from the hospital in January until May, we had no coverage at all. And one of the care nurses from Lamont came into the house to do Doe's bandage changes and stuff. And she says, well, why don't you go on this Blue Cross compassion care? I can get you on that right away. I was like, what the hell is that? Nobody's ever mentioned that to us. I mean, we got in touch with Blue Cross. And they basically said, yeah, you're on your own, figure it out. So she got us in touch with the person in charge of it, and they ended up getting us on compassion care. And the way that works, it's $350 every 3 months is our cost. And they cover 75% of the medicine that it takes to keep Doe going. Her chemo, of course, is 100% covered. The rest of it is all on us. We got the statement in, and from December of last year, or December of 22 to May of 20, or December of 21, rather, till May of 22, we were in for about $6,000 out of pocket, our expenses. And that's just her medicine. That doesn't cover ileostomy supplies and stuff like that. So $6,000 out of our pocket for the expenses. Then our plan kicked in May. And from May to December, there was a claimed amount of $6,611. Blue Cross covered $6,043. And we were on the hook for another $600 on that. And then another, what was it, the 700 or 700, another 350. So another 1,050 for the Blue Cross coverage. So that's where all the money went. we had said when Tamara started this GoFundMe thing, if there was any funds left over, and we thought there would be, we were going to donate them to cancer. As it turns out, that doesn't even begin to cover the cost of this. So I guess a life lesson in it for you is be prepared. It comes out of nowhere. Both Doe and I are, relatively healthy people for the most part, always have been. Have no real medical issues, and then something like this comes up and kicks you in the nuts. And so prepare, put some money away, save a few bucks. That way you don't have to remortgage your house. Sell your race car. Cut off your cable. Downsize everything. Fight the squirrels in the backyards for peanuts they find. Doing that too. So yeah, be prepared for it. It may happen. It may not. If it does, you're prepared. If it doesn't, hell, you have some leftover money when you retire, something to leave to your kids. So that's that. And that's about it. What's been happening around here this week? Not a whole hell of a lot. Work home for me. Doe's been overdoing it way much again, still. I shouldn't say again, still. But that's who she is. She's not going to sit down and take a backseat to anybody. She's going to go and do shit that she's got to do. For example, a couple weeks ago, she got home and got her car stuck in the driveway, and she jumped out of the car and started to dig herself out of the muck. And she then came in the house and said, I'm stuck. I tried shoveling myself out. So I give her shit for that. First off, I went out to shovel her out. The neighbor lost his fucking mind on me, so I fucking threatened to kill him. Haven't talked to him since, probably never will. Got pretty fucking agitated out there between him and I. And then I came in the house and gave Doe shit again for being stupid. And she just looked and said, hey, I had to do what I had to do. And she's right. Minor hockey week this week in Edmonton. That's right. Tamara says. Emily was playing in minor hockey this week. Won their first game. And I guess the way they do it now is they were tied after the third period. So they play a minute of 4-on-4, a minute of 3-on-3, a minute of 2-on-2, and a minute of 1-on-1. And after that, I guess they go to a shootout, or I don't know. They just burn the building down. I'm not sure what they do after that because it never got that far. Game 1, tie game, went to overtime. They got down to 1-on-1. The opposition, the opponents, pulled their goalie to make it a 2-on-1. I guess the goalie on Emily's team made a save, kicked the rebound out to their player, who fired it down the ice into the empty net, and Emily's team won. And then today, same thing. They were playing 1-on-1 again after overtime, and I guess Emily's goalie covered the puck. The ref didn't blow the whistle. Some other kid was smacking their glove and knocked the puck into the net, and that was the end of Minor hockey week for Emily. So minor hockey week's over. I know it sucks, Emily, but you know what? Who cares? In the grand scheme of things, yeah, whatever. But that's about it. Just quick update on what's going on. Again, want to thank everybody for all the support, both financially and emotionally, and through all the shit. And we're still plugging away, still trying to find our way, still learning, still taking it all in. It's been 14 months of nothing but a steep learning curve. And every day we're learning something new about whether it's about Doe's cancer, whether it's about the ostomy and her supplies, which we seem to have under control. And by we, I mean her. I have really nothing to do with it. Everything seems to be under control. She hasn't had any exploding bags or bags falling off issues here in the last, well, couple, 2 or 3 months. She's had one leakage here about 6 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Other than that, it's been pretty good. She puts them on, they stay there. She's good for 3 or 4 days, goes and has a shower, changes it all again, and good for another 3 or 4 days. So I think, knock on wood, don't want to knock too loud, the dog will bark. I think she's got that straightened away and all things good there. So now it's just looking forward to spring when we can get outside and do some shit and figure out life again from there. Anyways, I'm gonna run. Thanks for tuning in. Just a quick pod to let you know what's going on, what's happening, what's the story, and we'll see you all next Sunday. Maybe Doe will join me. Like I say, tonight she was just enjoying a bath, relaxing, having just an hour to herself. Yeah, she's earned it. We'll give her that one. She made supper. She earned it. That's the other thing too. Try and get in the kitchen to do something. Yeah, the fuck out of my way. I got it. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. Get the fuck out of my way. Yeah, two able-bodied guys here who can do it all, and we're not allowed to do anything. So, oh well. Screw it. Have a good weekend or a good week, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Sunday.